Welcome to the Massachusetts Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing's blog. I am Diane Shearer, Director of Interpreter and CART Services here at MCDHH. The purpose of this blog is to clearly iterate the responsibility of hospitals and health clinics to provide communication access after hours, meaning weekdays 5 p.m. to 8:45 a.m. and 24 hours a day on weekends. Before we get down to brass tacks, I would like to explain a bit of history regarding our after-hours emergency service. You may or may not already be aware that as of October 31st, 2009, the MCDHH-run after-hours emergency service became non-operational due to state budgetary cuts. Prior to the suspension of this program, MCDHH ran after-hours communication access referral services for medical, mental health, and legal-related emergencies. Now that this program is defunct, the responsibility has been given to hospitals and health clinics to ensure communication access after hours. However, MCDHH continues to work to ensure that deaf, hard of hearing, and late deafened individuals maintain the right to receive effective communication access in these health settings. Communication access includes sign language interpreters, CART services, oral transliterators, deaf interpreters, and FM systems. Since the suspension of the MCDHH after-hours referral program, we have received complaints from various consumers stating that various hospitals and health clinics have failed to meet their legal obligation to provide communication access. Failure to provide communication access can have catastrophic consequences on the physical and emotional well-being of individuals who are deaf, hard of hearing, or late deafened. Commissioner Reed will be sending out a letter to all of the hospitals and healthcare clinics in the Commonwealth, which contains 4 sections. Section 1 explains the hospital's obligation to provide communication access to their deaf, hard of hearing, and late deafened patients. Section 2 will list recommendations, including establishing positions and procedures to ensure communication access is available in after-hours situations. Section 3 outlines MCDHH's commitment to quality assurance and oversight in order to make certain that deaf, hard of hearing, and late deafened citizens' rights are protected in healthcare settings. The 4th and final section informs hospitals and healthcare clinics of the resources that are available to them through MCDHH. We have staff members that are able to travel to various settings to train healthcare staff on the importance and logistics of providing communication access. Section 1. Hospital's legal obligation. Hospital care settings are required to provide communication access by both the Americans with Disabilities Act and Federal Law Section 504. I will explain both of these laws in further detail later in the vlog. Section 504 prohibits any public location from discrimination against any individual on the basis of their disability. Under this law, both hospitals and healthcare clinics are considered public locations and are required to provide public accommodations. For public entities to provide equal opportunities for their deaf, hard of hearing, and late deafened consumers to utilize their services, then they must provide effective communication. Effective communication access means the provision of appropriate equipment and services, including FM systems, interpreters, and CART services. However, communication access is not a one-size-fits-all philosophy. Effective communication access depends on the individual's type of hearing loss and his or her communication preference.